You know you bring me sadness midnight. Midnight sun. You wanna give me your love midnight. With no warning while I ate an apple today, I realized I'm not a child, and that's the way it stays. I'm looking for a dreary love that's wandered far away. I close my eyes and try to live for today. I really think I love you, oh, but the red moon is watching my every move. I reach out my hand to touch your soft face, you're so close. You bring me sadness midnight, love me safe. You ought to give me your love midnight. Hold me, love me. I can see deep within your puzzled eyes. My passion's not alone. There's always a midnight. When you love me midnight.
What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. You don't have to go back to the dormitory. But he does. His training's over. It's the rules.
Hirigo, Amane, Ryoko, I want to thank you for everything.
Oh, Sena. Jeepers. I'll leave your room just the way it is. Come visit us on your days off. Amane, what are you trying?
Oh, Sena, I so wanted to go with you. I tried to get a room at your dorm, but Ivy wouldn't allow it. I did everything I could. Honestly, I did.
Not a chance.
Oh, she's a cruel
Ryoko,
Big brother,
Meiji.
what about poor Fuku?
Huh? I'm sorry, Fuku. You know I really wanted to take you with me, but animals aren't allowed in the dorms.
I'm staying here. Stop by anytime you want.
If dorm life gets too rough, you can always stay with me.
I just moved into a new apartment. Here's the address. You can reach me anytime, day or night.
Take mine.
No, take mine.
Take mine.
No, mine.
It's just as Lady Sato expected. Wow.
We're about to begin.
Understood.
Lady, are you certain you want us to take all your extra beds?
That's right.
I understand completely, ma'am. This is a big step for a woman. He's a lucky man.
See yourself out.
Was it something I said?
Why isn't anything I need ever on sale? Oh, that's new. But is it really fast acting? Nothing like shopping to take your mind off of... Huh? It's okay. Don't look back. Eyes forward. Just keep on walking. That's it. Breathe. Breathe. You'll be in the frozen food section before you know it. Now run! I know what I need. Chocolate. Why are you acting like this? You should be happy for Sena. After he finally graduates, he'll be free.
No, Sena, let's wait till after your graduation. That night will be magical. I promise we'll be together. Congratulations, darling.
Thank you, and I owe it all to you, Ryoko.
Oh, it was nothing.
But you're wrong.
Oh, Sena, should we?
Ryoko.
Oh, Sena. Oh, no, Sena, wait, we mustn't, because you did graduate. Oh.
Not bad, is it? Yeah. This is a biodroid simulation of what I'm going to look like in 15 years. Now let's try this.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
As I was saying.
Yo, can I have another handout? Mine's all wet.
Now there's a bed that says commitment. This is fabulous. Once Sena graduates, I'll teach him things I never could in school.
Are you all right?
Ah, don't surprise me like that. What's so urgent?
I've been trying to track you down for hours, but it appears you've been busy. Chairwoman Irie wants to speak with you. Be at her office at 1500 hours.
Huh? What do you mean by our presence?
I don't follow.
I don't understand myself, so I'll cut right to the chase. Somehow the four of you interact with Sena in a way that turns his bad luck good.
Are you serious? You're saying we affect his karma or something?
I'm no scientist, but is that even possible? Of course not!
Professor Washu seems to think otherwise, and since she is the galaxy's top scientist, we'll humor her. I understand your skepticism, but how else can you explain it?
I wouldn't even try.
But Irie, pirates were still attacking Sena despite all four of us being together.
And through it all, Sena lived. If that's not luck, I don't know what is.
Well, when you put it like that, I can see your point.
Your time with Sena has been the most productive in GP's history. You've brought down the Deluma Guild, Tarrant Shank, and Seirio's Good Luck Fleet.
We've examined this phenomenon thoroughly, and from the GP's point of view, it's a winning combination, such that we're considering keeping the team intact after Sena graduates from the academy.
That includes Fuku as well.
Sorry, sir, I just can't stop.
I hope it's a cold and not a sign of boredom. I'll try to entertain. Mr. Yamada, Chairwoman Irie wishes to see you right away.
Oh, all right.
Uh-oh.
Relax, don't be so nervous.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start with introductions. This is the Jiraiyan Emperor, Azusa Masaki Jirai. Then we have First Lady Funaho. Last but not least, Second Lady Misaki.
Hello, I'm Seina Yamada from the GP Academy. It's an honor to meet you. And you.
There's no need to stand on ceremony. Take a seat, please.
Let's begin.
Right. Yes, Father. The mechanoid, or idol as we will call it, continues to amaze our scientists. Researchers are still baffled by its technology, but they have been able to determine it is over 1 billion years old.
Wait, you mean billion as in billion?
Correct. Furthermore, based on its age, we can be certain the idol's origins are from somewhere other than the Wa'u planet where it was found.
Who could create such a wonder?
Here we can see the idol's interior. We confirmed our original suspicion and found the computer core in the chest cavity, where it also serves as an energy generator.
You were able to breach the core, were you?
That is correct. And that's where we made the most startling discovery. The seed of a Jiraiyan royal tree.
That would explain how the idol was able to create Lighthawk wings.
How can it house a seed when it predates Jirai?
I discussed that issue with the original royal tree tsunami and discovered that the 2 first-generation seeds were given to a visitor of Jirai long ago. The idol's core is one such seed. This explains why it was able to merge with the Kamidake.
A first-generation tree.
Excuse me.
Do you have a question, Seina?
I just wanted to make sure it was okay for me to be listening to all of this.
Please, Seina.
Right.
Without you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The idol only responds to your commands, which means you've bonded with the seed. That makes you not only a member of the royal family, but third in line to the throne.
What?
Irie, this is dire news. You must alert Yosho.
Fortunately, he's not the sort of man to start a dispute over who's to succeed as emperor. If you're looking for fireworks, just wait till the girls find out. Isn't that right, Sato?
It's obvious the old hag has him under her control now.
Calling me names won't help. The die is cast. If you're really worried, why not impart upon him some of your infinite wisdom and knowledge? Or would it please you more to make him one of your victims? In any event, Yosho isn't one to shun his responsibility. My concern is Kiriko and the others. Someone should have a talk with them.
You mean me? Oh, great.
Emperor of Jirai. It just doesn't seem real.
You sure look stressed out, big guy.
Huh?
You want to get rid of those worries? Leave it to me. Come on.
Hey, wait!
So the robot's extremely old?
Our best guess is it was created by an advanced prehistoric civilization.
A royal tree? I guess I'll have to say goodbye to Big Brother. That's what I used to call him because that's what he was, but I guess it wouldn't be appropriate now, would it?
I suppose not. And how do you feel about that?
Seina quitting the GP, I can't imagine this organization without him. But if he was called upon to govern Jirai, I know he'd be as great an emperor as he was a captain. Though we'd be apart, I'd support him from the bridge of the Kamidake, like I always have.
As a crew member?
I'm not in love with Seina, if that's what you're asking. Not like the others. I don't think of him in that way. He's special. He helped a reclusive child shine.
Look out, ladies. Here we come. 2 eligible bachelors prowling the city streets. You'll see. A night in the town of No, it can't be. It's impossible.
And me, I can't believe I found you. It must be made. Come here and give Mama some sugar.
Here you are. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Thank you. My, what a lovely picture. Was that the first time you and Seina met?
Yes, it was an odd introduction. At the time, I was the enemy, but that didn't stop Seina from saving my life. Soon after, I discovered I was a princess.
I'll never forget the look on your face.
So what brought you by?
Well, to be blunt, I had some concerns about what your plans might be for the future.
Last I heard from Ikami, I was still assigned the Kamidake.
I'm aware of that, but what if it's not enough? You are the great-granddaughter of the King of Balta, and should Sena officially become a member of the royal family, we might want to strengthen the relationship between both nations.
You can't be serious. I made it very clear to everyone that I have no interest in following in the footsteps of my great-grandfather. My life is here now. Besides, what does it matter anyway? Sena won't become emperor. He's tied to the Galaxy Police. It's his whole life. I've accepted it. And even if we can't realize our love for one another, I'll never leave his side. Never.
I'm sorry for any trouble he caused. It's my fault. He's a wreck without me. Come on, Buff Bundle. Let's work out.
I should have gotten directions. I wonder where I am, anyway.
Welcome.
You seem out of sorts. Where's all that cheerfulness?
It took the day off.
I'm sure you've heard the great news about Sena. Aren't you responsible for bringing him to the academy?
Yes, and as a reward, you demoted me. I could have made detective first class.
Wine under the bridge. I can write you a letter of recommendation. You just say the word.
I deserved that promotion, but right now I'm more interested in helping out Sena. I just enjoy it.
Really? I'm famished. We need some food to go with this wine. Why don't you cook something?
You want me to cook for you? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
The worse the food, the better the wine, I always say.
If you get food poisoning, don't say I didn't warn you. Huh? Now where did she go?
My, someone's been busy redecorating. What is this room, the honeymoon suite?
Haven't you heard of privacy?
In the GP?
Why, you... this is war.
I wonder what else you're hiding around here. Let's check.
Hey, wait!
Over here.
Stop it!
Here I am.
Hey!
Look at you, and I have the desk job. You're getting old in your young age. I'll go easier on you next. Oh my, it wasn't even real.
Excuse me for having a heart. If only my feelings for him could disappear as easily.
Oh, Amane, I'm sorry.
Sorry I can't offer you more. I'm still unpacking boxes.
At least you found the cups. I may have told you earlier, but the idol is now classified as a dry-in ship. A first generation.
The royal family has many enemies. Sena's gonna be in even greater danger than before.
Every royal family has many enemies. Even I had bodyguards as a young girl, but I turned out all right.
That's a good sign.
Of course, I did have round-the-clock bodyguards. What will you do if Sena leaves?
It doesn't matter because he'll never quit.
And you'll support him in any way you can?
Yes, aboard the Kamidake.
That makes 4 of you.
Huh?
Nothing, just a case of deja vu. Let's say hypothetically Sena gets into a bad spot of trouble. Would you try and persuade him to return to Earth?
Till I was blue in the face, he wouldn't listen. Not then, not now. He's past the point of no return.
No return?
Before he underwent body enhancement, I tried to convince him to go back home. You see how that went. I don't know, maybe I pushed him too hard, too fast. Or maybe it was where I pushed him too. On Earth, people treated Sena like an outcast, as if his bad luck was a disease. The only remedy they offered him was isolation. No matter who came into his life, one by one they'd disappear until he was all alone.
That's not true. He was never alone. He always had you.
And my brother Kai. In fact, they became best friends. Kai has an easygoing personality, but he was stubborn enough not to heed other people's warnings. Despite Sena's bad luck, they were inseparable.
It sounds like Sena's luck changed for the better. Good friends are hard to find.
I got to know Sena because Kai would bring him to the house every day after school. What struck me about him was how often he would fall down. But still, he always smiled. I remember one day Sena's parents came to pick him up and his mother was upset. I couldn't understand why, until I learned that she was crying not out of sadness, but out of joy. Sena had made his first real friend. I remember thinking if someone as gentle as Sena could be ostracized to the point that he had only one friend, there wasn't much hope for the world.
I'm impressed. That's quite insightful, especially for a little girl.
Yeah. That day I vowed that he would never be alone again. I wanted to protect him so badly and to show him that I really understood. That someone accepted him for who he was. But I didn't. Sato told him his bad luck was an asset. I treated it like a handicap. No, worse. Like it wasn't even there. I felt like it was my responsibility to watch out for him all the time, and I resented him for that.
Oh, Kiriko, don't do this to yourself. You are a good friend, and Sena knows that.
No!
Oh, sweetie, you can't compare yourself to Sato. I don't even understand her sometimes. Sato knows a lot about people and what they're capable of, but I've never seen her cry for one of them. Not one.
So beautiful. I came here because I've made a decision, and I wanted you to be the first to know. I'm staying.
I'm living alive! Ah! I don't love envy. My heart belongs to Sena.
Naruto, Sena attracts trouble, and anyone around him is in danger. Run to him, please.
I don't care about the risks. Danger means nothing in the face of true love. I was blind to get me. No emptiness in my matterport. Oh, Sena! It was always you, my love. How I search for your warmth.
So go! Next time you want a survey, hire the Census Bureau.
I'm sure you did a wonderful job, my dear. Come on, don't keep me in suspense. I want every detail. When it comes to neuroses, these 4 girls hit the mother load. They all turn me down? Why would they refuse?
You could order him to obey.
The only thing I'll order is straitjackets for everyone.
Tomorrow's the graduation ceremony, so get some rest tonight.
Right! We all step into the real galaxy tomorrow.
Yep, we won't be able to have fun anymore.
Nope. But tonight, we're students. Let's go! Break curfew!
Oh, boy.
On behalf of the Academy and its faculty, I'd like to commend you all on graduating. Cadets no longer. From this day forward, you are official members of the GP. We are proud to have you aboard. But remember, you screw up and hell won't be able to hide you from my wrath. This will conclude the graduation ceremony.
What's the big rush? Why are we racing each other?
The most crucial part of graduation is the party. The first one there gets to kiss the graduation queen.
You also get a cool sweatshirt. I'd settle for a seatbelt. Don't worry, fellas. I came prepared.
Mikami? What are we doing out here?
You'll just have to wait and find out. It's a surprise.
I can make it.
I'm gaining on you.
Just a bit further.
Tidal wave! What's going on, huh?
Congratulations! You're this year's winner! Hi there.
Hey, wait, what about me?
Everyone's here. Great-grandfather.
The High Priestess of Malice.
My parents. Even Seina's parents and sister.
Talk about a surprise party.
I'm glad you could make it.
Can someone fill me in on what's going on?
Something wonderful.
You're the worst, the most unlucky boy in all the universe. I don't really care what you do. I don't really care what you do. You know you can't escape disaster. Even if you care from still a potential disgrace. I don't really care what you do. I really don't care what you do. You got accident and trouble set written boldly all over your face. I'm the boy. You're such an island boy. You're such an island boy. So full of pride. You're just a walking time bomb anywhere you go. Even so, you're the only boy I want to know.
Journal entry 25. I don't know what's more exciting, graduating from the academy or getting my first surfing lesson. The girls on the beach turned out to be great teachers. The only thing I don't understand is why it's necessary to surf without a suit.